Hi there, my name is Michael Whittaker, and this is my virtual business card. Okay, a little bit about me. I am happily married to my high school sweetheart of 28 years. We got three awesome kids. They're grown now, and for the most part, we have a 25-year-old, a 23-year-old, and an 18-year-old. The boys are older. They have been great. I grew up coaching them, and coaching my daughter for that matter, and really enjoyed it my entire life. And as life happens and my career was going along, I was able to, you know, uh, be successful enough to kind of step out of the corporate world and into the public teaching world, where I went back to school, got a teaching credential so that I could teach and coach. And so my passion, my heart has always been drawn to coaching and teaching. And through that, I have ended up here and in my program and looking to expand my knowledge and who I am and continue to learn and grow, but also be a great coach for some young athletes. For this position of basketball coach, I have some values or expectations that I have for a program. I use the acronym TEAM. Very much a team first guy and believe that team is what wins. No individual wins anything in a team sport. And so really focusing on collective success over individual achievement is a huge important um, lesson and teaching tool that for me, and helping kids see that when you work together and you have a common purpose, you can get a lot more done. E for effort there, we can control the controllables. And so our effort is one thing we can always control. Effort and attitude are always able to be controlled for the most part. And so teaching that effort isn't an option, isn't something you need to throttle back on ever. You want to give 100% with everything you do. Because I am looking to teach high schoolers and have raised them, teach them, I know that accountability sometimes gets lost on them, and they're always looking to maybe uh, point a finger or not be totally accountable when the accountability is where we learn and we grow. And so I'm big on our words and having our deeds match our what we say. So if somebody says they're going to help their teammate on defense, well, they need to help their teammate on defense and not say, "Well, I'm sorry, I couldn't get there." It's a big deal. That's a obviously a silly example, but I think that translates into life and teaching these student athletes to be good young people and taking accountability for their actions or inactions matters, and how could they do things differently and learn from it, right? And then lastly is a mental toughness. And for mental toughness, learning from our mistakes and our successes, but grinding through, having some grit, understanding that we learn the most through our biggest challenges, and it's okay. But to truly grow and to be able to persevere, there's going to be some growing pains, and so we need to work out that big muscle in our heads, the brain, and become mentally tough through those lessons to help us achieve ultimately what we want to. And so ultimately, we arrive with the acronym TEAM because I do really believe that a team is what makes a successful program, helps individuals become successful, and helps them understand what it's like to succeed and work for somebody else, achieve for somebody else. When we work and want to do things for others, that's when we do our best work. Okay? And then finally, in conclusion here, my program will teach the importance of integrity, respect, and hard work. Without those, that's a bare minimum. Win or lose, effort and integrity, the effort and integrity of the program will remain consistent. So we're not going to be sore winners or sore losers. Every opportunity presents a teaching moment or something to learn from or grow from, and I truly believe that. And I am a big John Wooden fan, as most basketball coaches are, but this quote really does sum it up, and that is to be successful, right? To feel like you are a success is this. It is success comes from knowing that you did your best to become the best that you are capable of becoming. If you're giving your big most effort, if you are giving us everything you have, then your best is your best, right? And that is what success is. When you give everything you got, you are successful, no matter the outcome. I truly believe that. And so if I sound like somebody that you would like in your program, I would love to talk to you, and I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Bye.